Free on Tuesdays.
These are the cities some of our favorite cartoon characters called home.
Welcome to the Head Museum. I'm Leonard Nimoy.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 fictional animated TV towns. For this list, we're not focusing on cities that are simply the backdrops for the shows they're on, but instead on those fictional animated TV towns that are characters in their own right. Number 10, Arlen, Texas, King of the Hill. Found deep in the heart of Texas, this suburb is full of the charm and southern hospitality you hear so much about.
Yep.
The Hill clan makes their home on Rainy Street, and Father Hank is a steadfast employee of Strickland Propane. But aside from those locales, Arlen is packed with spots that parody real-life locations.
Son, they got 8 kinds of ketchup here and 3 kinds of catsup.
Including Luli's and the Mega Lomart.
I gotta stop in here for a minute and get me some WD-40 and a tap and die.
With a racetrack not far away and most schools named after NFL greats, Arlen's a realistic, if satirical, look at life in suburban Texas.
A kid came running by asking for directions to Arlen.
That's him.
I pointed him north on Mariposa, but he went west on Travis. The way I pointed...
So peaceful, the empty streets.
It's in the air.
Number 9, Townsville, USA, the Powerpuff Girls.
The city of Townsville.
Made from sugar, spice, and everything nice by Professor Utonium, Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup live and fight crime in Townsville, USA.
A safe haven for all. Except when the bank is being robbed.
The city's childish but good-hearted mayor often summons the Powerpuff Girls to battle the evil forces that plague his good old American city.
I'll get it. Did you get it?
Whether they're trying to stop a mime from draining their town of all its glorious colors, or fighting an evil monkey who lives in a volcano, you can be sure these adorable superheroes are doing what they can to defend their hometown.
This is for anything you broke. This is for anyone you hurt. And this is for taking a bath.
What the?
Number 8, New York City, Futurama. Constructed over the wreck that was once New York, New York is a typical city at the beginning of the 31st century.
God, it's the future.
It became delivery boy Fry's new home after he was cryogenically frozen for a millennium. Though this futuristic city is technologically advanced, it's still prone to the problems of today's big cities, only to a much higher degree. The wheel is almost non-existent as hover cars and travel tubes replaced traditional modes of transportation.
Psst, tourist.
Just don't accidentally walk into a suicide booth.
Please select mode of death, quick and painless, or slow and horrible.
Yeah, I'd like to place a collect call.
You have selected slow and horrible.
Butt scratcher! Butt scratcher! Get your butt scratcher here! Butt scratcher!
Butt scratcher!
Number 7, Quahog, Rhode Island, Family Guy.
Hello there, Kyle. You look nice today. I see you wearing your big shorts with the baggy leg holes that flutter so carelessly in the breeze.
Home to bumbling oaf Peter Griffin and family, this Rhode Island town can withstand almost anything.
Shoot it again!
What? I didn't understand that.
I said shoot it again, but I said it pirate-like.
Even Peter's hijinks. The Griffins reside at 31 Spooner Street, which was at one point its own country called Peoria.
I was going to call it Peterland, but that gay bar down by the airport already took it.
But the city of Quahog is run by Mayor Adam West.
Somebody's stealing my water.
And loosely based on several real-life Rhode Island locations.
All the movers and shakers and bigwigs are gonna eat here. But not the small wigs.
Hey, I'm hungry.
It also houses many important landmarks, like the Drunken Clam, Pawtucket Brewery.
It's like I died and went to heaven. But then they realized that it wasn't my time, and so they sent me back to a brewery.
And James Woods Regional High School. But one thing to remember about Quahog...
Oh, crap.
Watch out for the giant chickens.
Oui, oui. Un Krabby Patty, monsieur.
Number 6, Bikini Bottom, SpongeBob SquarePants.
Ah, the sea. So fascinating. So wonderful.
Found beneath the real-world Bikini Atoll is the home of SpongeBob SquarePants, his pet snail Gary, his best friend Patrick Star, and a host of other colorful characters.
Anchovies.
Bikini Bottom is your typical underwater town, complete with boating school, jellyfish fields, and rival fast food restaurants.
You pay for this crap!
Getting around is easy if you've got a boatmobile, which is also a great way to see the nautically themed sights. However, after a long day flipping Krabby Patties at the Krusty Krab,
The finest eating establishment ever established for eating.
SpongeBob always heads back to his home, the Pineapple.
Yes, of course he lives in a pineapple, you silly.
Number 5. Orbit City, the Jetsons. In the distant future of 2062, houses are on stilts, cars fly, and maids are robots.
Just cleaning the rug, ma'am.
At least that's the case in Orbit City, home to the Jetsons. Our title family lives in Skypad apartments, and their home is full of all the gadgetry you'd ever want in a futuristic pad.
Oh no, I pressed the wrong button again.
However, it does have a tendency to break. When he's not home with his wife Jane, daughter Judy, and son Elroy, George Jetson is commuting to work at Spacely Space Sprockets through Orbit City in his bubble-domed aerocar.
Where to now? Any place is fine by me, as long as it's away from that guy.
Number 4. Gotham City, Batman the Animated Series.
Quick, in the toy store.
Domiciled to Bruce Wayne, his alter ego Batman, and a slew of villains, each more wicked than the last.
Freeze! That's Mr. Freeze to you.
Gotham has long been damaged by organized crime, corrupt politicians, and dishonest companies.
But we've always looked upon ourselves as the people company.
In spite of the town's watchful police force. Resembling New York City, only with more shadows, cynicism, and superheroes, Gotham City has received many makeovers from many filmmakers over the years. But at its core, it's always the same crime-riddled town in need of a savior.
You're sure he'll be here?
With murder on this scale, Joker will be close by to enjoy his handiwork. Even in this crowd, he'll stick out like a sore thumb.
Well, where they put me, where am I?
You're in Bedrock.
Number 3. Bedrock, the Flintstones.
Look, I can't believe it. It looks like a... But no, it couldn't be.
As residents of the Flintstones and their neighbors the Rubbles,
2,500 people in Bedrock, and I have to pick this pebble brain for a neighbor.
Bedrock is like any town, with a taste of the prehistoric thrown in. You can see this at Fred's place of business, Slate Rock and Gravel Company, where he works as a Bronto crane operator. When he's not busy working, there's plenty to do in Bedrock, between stopping by the drive-in, grabbing some Brontosaurus ribs,
Mighty fine Brontosaurus ribs,
or bowling a few frames. There's no shortage of things to do in this modern Stone Age American town.
Relax, Wilma. When the Flintstones go out, we go all the way.
I'm going down to South Park, gonna have myself a time.
Number 2. South Park, Colorado. South Park.
Going down to South Park, gonna leave my woes behind.
Modeled after the real-life Colorado town of Fairplay, the snowy and mountainous town of South Park is a relatively low-key, quiet, and to some, boring place to live. But even so, Stan, Kyle, Kenny, and Cartman all seem to find many ways to get into trouble, whether it's at school, at the bus stop, or at any number of businesses that run down Main Street. Still, it's nice to see the gang escape to Imagination Land every once in a while.
Hop aboard, kids! I have something to show you!
Are you gonna rape us?
No?
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
Until a few days ago, Doug Funny was just an average student at the Bluffington School. But now, fame has changed that forever.
Okay, here we are, right back where we started. We've been around the park 3 stinking times.
Penny for the 4.
They're not worth it.
Hello!
That's Springfield, Stephen.
Yeah, right.
Number 1. Springfield, The Simpsons.
Are you ready to rock?
Founded by Jebediah Springfield in 1796, this city of indeterminate location is based in large part on Simpsons creator Matt Groening's hometown of Portland, Oregon, as well as executive producer Mike Scully's birthplace of Springfield, Massachusetts.
I'm a bad little boy.
Run by Mayor Joe Quimby and powered by the local nuclear power plant, Springfield is home to such iconic businesses as the Quickie Mart.
Who needs their Quickie Mart? Now here's the tricky part.
Krusty Burger, Barney's Bowl-O-Rama, and Moe's Tavern.
That's it, I'm out of here.
But the most iconic location in town has gotta be 742 Evergreen Terrace, home of our favorite yellow family.
As far as anyone knows, we're a nice, normal family.
Hey, Bart, last one in the fountain's a rotten egg.
No! Be normal! Be normal!
Do you agree with our list?
No.
With so many memorable animated TV towns, we're sure we've missed some of your favorites.
Oh, sorry, I forgot we're out of beer.
Let us know in the comments.
Keep them to yourself, Pops.
And for more homey top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
Springfield, Springfield, Springfield,
New York, New York.
New York is that way, man.
Thanks, kid.